The snow has only just started and already the reports are starting to come in. Gotten reports of flurries out in Winona, around Sunrise Beach, Osage Beach, even down around Branson. Seeing some snow reports from there as well. And here's the system that we're currently looking at. And everything that you see here in the whitish and the bluish colors, that is all snow that is currently falling. The air is cold, so all of the precip moving in today is going to be falling as snow. The first wave of snow already starting to move into the Ozarks. That's why we're getting those reports. Make sure they keep on coming. The second wave of snow is still out in western Oklahoma. That'll come our way later this afternoon. So here's what we're looking at. You'll notice first wave starting to move into the Springfield area. We'll see some flurries here shortly, and then right along I-44 and north of it already seeing some snow. Check those travelers information maps before you head out. Already starting to see out west, for example, that we've got some partly covered roadways. In terms of snowfall accumulations, primarily that has been out in Oklahoma and Kansas, but still just along the Missouri and Kansas border. They saw an inch of snow in Pittsburgh, but that was about an hour and a half ago that they saw that, and they still have some bands of snow moving through, so I imagine that amount has since then been upgraded. In terms of Futurecast radar, we're already seeing snow out there right now. We're going to see it for quite some time. Now, briefly, we'll have a lull in the snow. That'll occur around 11 o'clock. So our eastern counties still seeing some flurries, and northern Arkansas, you'll get a lot of the snow even by this point still. But for us here along 65 and west, we'll have a brief break in between those two waves of snow that I showed you. Then later this afternoon, that secondary wave starts to move in. This one, you'll notice, is pretty widespread all across the Ozarks. Now seeing some snow all the way from Marshall to Mountain Home, West Plains, all the way up through Osceola, Bolivar getting snowed on by this point. Tracking some heavier bands within this one has the potential to drop several inches of snow out west, for example, and all of us going to be getting a good amount of snowfall accumulations. It's going to continue through late tonight. Now this is Monday at 7 a.m. Snow out west, snow in parts of north central Arkansas. That's going to impact your morning commute, so you need to be cautious. And I expect that snow to even last through about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It's not until that point now we finally start to get a clearing, and we'll be able to work on our driveways and clearing those off and our sidewalks. So here's a look at the Futurecast snow potential for most areas. About 3 inches is what can be expected. But again, we have those heavier snow bands mixed in. That has the potential to drop upwards of 6 inches of snow. We'll see that out west, for example. That's where those heavier bands are currently tracking. But I'm also expecting to see some of that in parts of north central Arkansas as well. Those higher elevations always have the potential to get a bit more snow with this system. But that's not the only round of snow that I'm tracking this week. So you need to pay attention also to Wednesday and Thursday. We have potential for more snow to move in. This one, very limited details at this point, but it looks like higher accumulations are possible south of I-44. This will be on top of the snow that's already on the ground after today and tomorrow. No melting will occur because temperatures, as you know, they're too cold. We do have this winter weather advisory. That's for the areas here in purple, just because across the board, anywhere from about 3 to on a high end 6 inches can be expected. Then winter storm warning, that's where better potential is for seeing some snow. That can be expected for our counties in Arkansas. That's for the colors there in pink. But we can't ignore the risk of the wind chill also. So we've got winds gusting upwards of 20-25 miles per hour at times. For one thing, that's going to blow the snow around and it will limit your visibility when you're driving. But it also brings some dangerously cold wind chill values. So by 9 a.m., feeling like 20 below zero here in Springfield. Keep in mind, high temperature today is only 4 degrees. This afternoon, same thing, 18 below zero is the forecast. It feels like temperature by this point. We're going to be dealing with these dangerously cold wind chills. You do not want to be caught out in them over the next several days. Today it's going to be cold. Tomorrow it's going to be cold again. Wind chill values 20 below zero, feeling like 25 below zero at times. It's not until Wednesday that we start to get some improvement to this. So if you do head outdoors, multiple layers is needed because any skin is exposed to this. It has the potential to get frostbite and get frostbite very quickly. So the high temperature today, if you can even call it that, it's 4 degrees. We have snow falling throughout the entire afternoon for the most part, except for that brief lull that I showed you. Then in Arkansas, 7 degrees is where you'll top out at. It'll never feel warm by any means. Again, we have those extreme wind chill values. So don't let the risk for snow make you overlook this other risk for that wind chill. This is a time where you need to bring your pets inside. Then for tonight, That's correct. 5 below zero for the overnight low temperature. Still will see some snow out there. Those winds also will pick up tonight, so I expect that wind chill to be even colder. 5 degrees below zero for Arkansas for the overnight low temperature as well. So for today, this Valentine's Day forecast will not warm many hearts. It's going to be a cold one. We have a first alert weather day, and that'll continue through tomorrow as the snow is possible through about the 2 o'clock hour. Tuesday, we're on the back end of the system now, so don't be surprised if you see some flurries out there, not much in accumulations. Then you need to pay attention to Wednesday and Thursday. That's our next shot at seeing snow. The good news is, if you are sick of the cold weather, I do finally have 30s in the forecast next weekend.
Thank you so much, Leah, and we're going to be right back.